goal of this exercise is to learn how to group and ungroup tracks, and to temporarily suspend grouping in order to adjust a setting of one of the group's members. Step 1. Open the group song session. Notice that there are no audio files in this session in order to speed up the downloading of the file, so don't expect to hear anything if you press the play button. Step 2. Imagine that you're close to finding a good balance between the blue drum tracks, and that the last thing left to do is to turn up the kick drum. Now imagine that you'd like to continue mixing the drums with the rest of the instruments. If you decided the drums were too loud, you'd have to turn each one down, but while you did that, you would disturb the relative proportions of volume levels between them. Engineers solve this problem by assigning tracks to a group and then operating on the whole group as a unit. Step 3. Select all the drum tracks by clicking on the first track and shift-clicking on the last. Click, shift-click. Right or control-click on one of the names and select Group Selected Tracks, or select the option under the track menu. Move any one of the faders and notice that the others move proportionally in the same direction. Step 4. Repeat step 3, but this time with the yellow guitar tracks. Try moving the pedal steel track fader to put it in line with its neighbors. The problem is that since the guitars are in a group now, the neighbors move away from it. It would be a waste of time to have to turn off a group, make a change, and then turn the group back on with the mouse every time you wanted to make an adjustment to one of the members. Step 5. The Alt or Option key temporarily suspends the effect of a group and allows you to change a control on one of its tracks without affecting the others. Hold the Alt or Option key down while you move the pedal steel fader in line with its neighbors. Release the Alt-Option key to return the group to normal operation. Move any one of the guitar faders now to adjust the levels of the guitars in proportion to each other. Step 6. Try muting the snare drum track by clicking on the M button below its fader. Notice that this mutes all the drum tracks since they are grouped together. Click on the M button again so that all the mute lights go off. Suspending a group with the Alt-Option key works with mute, solo, record enable, and monitor enable controls, as well as the faders. Mute the snare drum track by holding down the Alt-Option key and clicking on the M button under the fader, with the key down. Now just the snare drum track is muted. Step 7. The orange keyboard tracks were already saved as a group in this song. Move the Wurlitzer and piano high tracks to be in line with the piano low track. Step 8. The red vocal tracks are also already in a group. To remove a group, right or option click on a track name and select Dissolve Group, or select a member of a group and pick the option under the track menu. Remove the vocal tracks group. Now the volumes of the vocal tracks can be independently changed without having to hold down the Alt or Option key.